Greetings to our wonderful procurement and supply community, wherever you are in the world. As 2021 draws to a close, it's a good time to reflect on the challenges that our profession has helped overcome and some fantastic achievements by professionals in procurement and supply. COVID-19, coronavirus, the pandemic remains a part of our everyday lives. It's there, and we have adapted to living with it. And indeed, we've adjusted, we've adapted, we've improved the way we do things to navigate through these incredibly challenging times and some of the things that have been thrown at us as a profession. Indeed, this has been a crisis like no other crisis we've known. And I believe our profession is much stronger now than before the pandemic hit. There has been so much talk about supply chains, so much recognition of the importance of supply chains and the importance of the professionals that are responsible for creating and then managing those supply chains, our profession. And we're not out of it. We're still very much experiencing travel disruptions, logistics issues, the availability of supply, and price fluctuations of a frequency and scale that some of us have probably never seen before in our careers. And those of us that have, it was a very, very long time ago. And these make planning difficult and operations incredibly volatile. I believe that navigating these issues will remain challenging, as they're often difficult to predict, and they're driven as much by increases and fluctuations in demand, driven by changes in consumer behavior, driven by the pandemic, and changes in lifestyle, as much as they are by shortages of supply. And one of the other reasons I think they're really difficult to overcome is they can come from absolutely left of field. Some of the changes in terms of channel shift that we have seen as consumers have changed their living patterns, have changed their everyday behaviors, have been phenomenal. And supply chains have had to adapt and address those challenges. And yet I continue to see real agility and of innovative solutions that procurement teams are putting in place to overcome, frankly, whatever is being thrown at us. Some of you have already shared your stories with us, and we've celebrated them at our awards ceremonies across the world. And for those of you that were able to join us, either in person or virtually, those were some fantastic ceremonies where we were truly able in many regions to celebrate the successes of our profession. You have really been put in the spotlight by your organizations, and you've taken up the gauntlet and demonstrated to senior leaders just how much value real procurement and supply professionals continue to deliver. This is a really, really great time to carve out a much more strategic role for procurement teams, to get involved with more projects and increase your influence on your organization. I really do hope that the recent COP26 conference will kickstart even more sustainability projects, because the challenges of climate change are really, really important for our society, for the future of our planet. And these are challenges very often in supply chains, and it's going to be procurement and supply teams that can lead the focus on addressing those challenges in your supply chains. It really is a great time to be in procurement and supply. And these are difficult but exciting times for our professionals. And I've been so impressed with your heroic efforts. So really, really well done to all of you. I do hope that you take the time to reflect as a team and to appreciate and recognize each and everyone's contributions to overcoming these challenges. It just leaves me to say, well done. Take some time over this holiday season to recharge your batteries, and let's look forward to 2022 and beyond, because I'm sure that this profession is going to continue to be in the spotlight for all the right reasons going forward. Happy holidays and have a really successful 2022.